Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to House of Many Doors, where last episode, well, we progressed a few things. We tried to explore the dreams of the Mycenae and in the process sort of start a revolution, but turns out there's a lady in their subconscious. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, because she was supposed to have died, I'm wondering if she was made into a tool to sort of, oppress them further. I wonder about that. If she's the reason that they aren't, starting a revolution and actually fixing their situation. Because they seem to believe that things are all very cyclical, and that they'll be able to just, eventually, given enough time, things will just go back to the way they were, which is a stupid belief, but you know what? That's theirs. That's their truth, and it's a stupid one. But not much I can really do about that at the moment. I can't really seem to... I've been thinking that I have been to Chagall, and I'm still pretty sure I have been, but I haven't been able to find it on the map, so I guess we haven't gone to it yet. But we really should. Really should. At least if we can find it. Still, in the meantime, we're gonna go to the Founder's Fire and explore it, yes, but also, more importantly, see how the heart is doing. He looked, what's the word I want to use? Fanatical. Last we saw him, and he has a shadow now. And he was also, entombed in shadow, to make this whole severing him from the prince thing happen. We were unsettled by this, but, well, I'm sure it's fine? Question mark? Also, I should have stocked up on fuel while we were at the City of Keys. That was stupid of me. Oh well. Too late. Damage done. Oh, bells in the distance. Nothing we need to worry about. Even those bats. Nothing we need to worry about. Is it north yet? Nope. Okay. And after this, plan is to go explore the south and the southwest. Try to see if we can start our little Mycenae revolution somewhere. Although I wonder, if we went to Chagall, could we help, Oh. Well, really quickly, for no particular reason, I'm curious, the Heart has sent some bronze men to escort you to the Tower of Billowing Silk. The dirigible ascends ponderously. As the dirigible levels with the floating tower, a banner of taffeta unfurls to meet you, forming a fluttering bridge carpet. When you step out onto it, it feels like solid ground. Inside the tower, it almost looks like a normal palace. Chandeliers hang from the ceiling, sensors puff incense-laden clouds. The walls are covered in portraits of the prince's heart, assuming various postures of triumph or contemplation. The walls, ceilings, floor, everything is silk, rippling, ephemeral. Occasionally the wall will billow up and flash you a sickening glimpse of the city miles below. Finally, you stop before a set of heavy gold curtains. The prince's heart is waiting, says the bronze man who's been escorting you. What have you done? The prince's heart sits on a throne of gold and marble, a glittering jeweled crown upon his head, dressed in robes of crimson silk and ermine. Beside him, on a half-raised medical bed, is a withered wretch, mouthless, skin stretching featureless between his chins and nostrils, eyeless too, hollow sockets gazing blankly at the ceiling, his arms end at the elbows. May I introduce you to the prince? Asks the heart, gesturing. He's not much of a conversationalist, I'm afraid. Oh. Where are the hand and the eye? The eye saw the way the wind was blowing, says the heart. He fell in line quite quickly. Wish I could say the same about the hand. He's holed himself up in the scars of Shang with his loyalists, shouting about treason, but don't worry, I'll handle him soon. Why are you on the throne? I'm the new ruler of the Principate, says the heart. Isn't that exciting? I said there wasn't going to be a coup. Don't think of it as a coup, this is a regency. The prince is clearly not fit to govern. Look at him. I'll be handling the day-to-day affairs of the Principate until he either recovers or expires. Where's Bia? Who? The heart stares at you blankly for a moment. Oh, the apprentice. What about her? Where's my reward? A servant drags out a chest of glittering gold coins and a clockwork or music box that plays tinkling songs from other worlds. I treat my friends well, says the heart warmly. You've been a great friend to me. You'll always have my ear if you ever need anything in Founder's Fire. Glad things have gone so well for you. Don't expect that to last. We're loading that. It's a case of I knew he was going to betray us somehow, but you know what? Tell the eye about the heart's true whereabouts. Turns out he's in the Tower of Billowing Silk. Do something about that, friend. The eye listens to your story in silence, stirring his cement-thick coffee. When you're finished, he stares out the window for some time. Follow me, he says, finally. He escorts you to a waiting dirigible. This ends towards the Tower of Billowing Silk, while the eye sits by your side and gently dozes. We've read this all before, but one more time, the walls are covered in portraits of a handsome young man you assume must be the prince. Good. I am so happy to allow that to happen. Still, I was curious what that would do. I was hopeful, I must admit, that, well, that wouldn't have happened. But, yeah, I'm sorry. Not a big fan of that behavior from the heart. Ugh. Gross. Delve into the Founder, because we must, of course, and head as deep as we can, please, yes. Head deeper, of course. Oh, right. Right. Your footsteps echo down here, a skittering in the darkness above, and then something black and tangled and bristling drops on Milo Dilititan's face. The guard shrieks in pain as the creature hooks into his skin with a dozen bladed tentacles. Kill it! Kill it! Moments later, the thing is shuddering and expelling the last of its fluids on the end of your knife. Milo Dilliston clutches at you, whimpering his thanks. Go deeper. Flickering screens, upturned chairs, the corridor is blocked by freezing vapor billowing from a shattered pipe. Let's try to fix it. A little hammering later, and you fixed up the ancient pipe. Wonderful. We've gone too far, whispers Dot Laxman, shattering the silence. We must turn back. You step into a featureless vault. The door slams behind you. Contamination detected. Stammers a disembodied voice above. Incineration procedure initiated. Steel nozzles slide from the walls around you. They begin to glow red. Pick the lock, please. Please, quickly. Yes? Well, actually, no. Vigilance. Search for an emergency shutdown button. Slightly more likely? Lovely. There, a button on the furthest wall. Why they make it and the wall the exact same color? If you knew who built this place, they'd receive a strongly worded letter of complaint. You punch the button so hard it breaks. Procedure cancelled, says the voice, and the door hisses open. Head deeper. The door hisses open for you. The air tastes of old paper. Something waits beyond. Oh. The room beyond is truly enormous, lined with swivel chairs and flickering white screens, walled by cracked glass. The windows reveal nothing more than stone beneath. A corpse is waiting for you. It slumps in the very center, in a chair as tall as a church spire. It's perfectly mummified and as huge as a whale. Its titanic head encased within a steel helmet, its hundreds of looping tentacles plugged into surrounding wall sockets. The legends spoke of awaiting treasure or perhaps a sleeping dragon. Not this. Gained one god corpse. Oh. Oh. Plug one of the tentacles into the side of your head. Curious, it fits perfectly into the memory box hole. I mean, I got to. Unfathomable visions. A sleek metal vessel carves through infinite darkness. Far in the distance, one of the stars blinks out. The pilot deity thrashes and screams in grief and rage. It struggles against its chairperson, tentacles writhing. Gather the corpse and leave. Left, cut away the tentacles. Mouse cannot be unplugged. So, we have the corpse of a god. Question. That's nice. Question. Can I have that as my trophy? Nope. Can't just attach a god corpse to the... Huh. That's a shame. Can I use the god corpse for something? What exactly do you use a god corpse for? I'm asking for a friend. Yeah, it would be under here, I suppose. Oh, I wonder, should I just put that in the... Wait. God corpse. Flesh and bone from a deity. The air around it is sick with heresy. I think I'm going to just put that inside my, museum. Couldn't I? Well, hasn't been entirely a loss. And yes, I know I had said that we wouldn't be saves coming there, but I mean... Ugh, God, I do not like how that turned out. The thing with the Prince's Heart, you understand. Regardless. Founder's Fire, a polite young squid-headed thing, takes your hat and coat as you climb into the blim. The Prince's guests are esoteric as ever. Of course, there are Prince-bred aristocrats in attendance, but also an assortment of famous scholars, performers, summoners, and visitants of unusual aspect. All are breathless with excitement as they ascend to the tower. The ball itself is a magnificent event. Your feet glide across a floor of shimmering taffeta. The air is heavy with intoxicating incenses and drug smoke. Tigers and lionesses prowl freely across the dance floor. The prince himself is not in attendance, although the prince's mouth gives a speech, and the hand drifts and mingles with effortless charisma. Hopefully the heart has been replaced. A guest approaches you toward the end of the evening, her eyes black, god smoke curling from her nostrils. She describes her upbringing in another world. A trillion-strong population was kept in drugged trances, living in dreams while a cabal of elites struggled to repair a planet that was dying. She smirks at your expression and assures you that it was actually not that bad. Huh. If you say so, kiddo, if you say so. Well, where to go? What? Oh. Too much cargo. I'm assuming it's because of the god corpse? No, actually, oddly enough. Huh. Well. I'm surprised it's not because of the god corpse. But, yeah, let's see here. Exit scientific value. Could do, but... I mean, you know... Ugh, dear. I guess we're gonna have to get rid of Scorn Honey, because that's heavy. Witch Glass, I feel like I need that for something. Old Bones... Ghost Dice, might as well keep... Waif, can we toss her overside? Dang. Oh well. Such a shame. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's sell some of that. Just one. Or two. How much more do we have to get rid of? I think it's like... We don't have to get rid of anything. Good, but just because we don't need to doesn't mean we shouldn't. Well, I would say we are good to go, potentially. Let's leave. To the west, actually. I'm gonna put this in my museum real quick. You know, for the kids to see. This, of course, being the god corpse, because, I mean, really now. How could I not add that to our museum? Although, we should probably explore a little bit to the south while we do that. Yes. And actually, I know I said I was going to do vigilance, but graft is more useful for the near future. Because I do want to go ahead and try to help Agnes and Misery Guts. Because I'm nice like that. God damn it. Augustus? I mean, you're not a terrible father, but God, just be better, man. Ah, well. How's the crew doing? Not too great. How am I doing? Doesn't say. I'm debating whether I want to go after that naughty orb, but you know what? No, I don't want to. I mean, we definitely could. Question, does it have to be in this room down here? This is definitely something I shouldn't do. Well, the orb glides through the dark, viridescent light, sending mad shadows dancing across the walls. Demand they give you an energy coil. The naughty doctors are not known for their generosity. There's no visible reaction after you make your demand, except the strange energies that begin to shimmer in the air between you. Well. These guys do not really defend themselves very well, do they? Do us a favor. Let's get my boys aboard. Okay, that's fine. Okay, who died? Swabby killed. Engineers knocked out. Junior engineers are killed. I mean, here's the thing. As long as we haven't actually lost anybody, I'm kind of okay with all this. Yes, this is my best plan. How bad? Pretty bad. Jesus Christ. Okay. What if we did this? Actually, if I'd sent you over, this might be, you know, worthwhile. But, well, do me a favor, Jean. Get out of there. She's just knocked out, so it's fine. He's just knocked out, so it's also fine. Okay, next turn these two will be dead. Tell you what we do. We're gonna send you up here. We're gonna send you over there. This is a choice I am making. It's a bad choice. But it's a choice I made. Good news! They are slightly damaged. Bad news, so are we. Thank God. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you are gonna go up here. You are also gonna go up here. We're just gonna kill their gunners. And does anyone have the ability to fix this thing? Because, I mean, I would love for someone to do that. Okay. No, it's cool. Zhang, get in there. You, get in there. Me. Try it. No, I can't even get in there. Okay. Okay, but it's fine, though. Okay, Milo, kill the captain. Kill their captain, rather. Oh, shit, they have a doctor in there. Wait. No, that's fine. Because he's not in the gunnery position. Also, we're going crazy. Which is fine, though. Because it's fine, though. You're gonna kill the captain for me, right? Yeah. Yeah, just kill the captain a little bit. Just, you know, jab him with your guns. Which I assume have bayonets. Seem like the people who would have bayonets. It's fine, though. It's all fine. See? It's all fine. And just punch him out. See? It was fine. Everything's fine. All is well. See? It's fine. It says it's fine. That means it's fine. The cracks finally give way, and a sheet of glass as tall as a church sloughs groaning from the orb's surface. It falls strangely slowly and shadows spectacularly when it strikes the ground. The rest of the orb starts to break apart with similar glacial grace. Searching the remaining fragments, you recover a glass coil twice as tall as you are. Order your crew to load the coil into your cargo. Fix the heart light. Where is a place I can stop? Going to the left. Leftwards, as fast as we can go. They're coming. Nope. No, they aren't. Nothing's coming. Everything's fine. It's all fine. Again, see? It says it's fine. That means it's fine. Also, hi. You all got knocked out, but none of you are dead, so it's fine. We just need to avoid combat for a bit, and it'll be great. Hey! Final instructions from Laplace? The crew prized its croak amplifier from its throat and hurled it into the dark. Its voice now is tinny and distant. This is your final instruction, says Laplace. His voice box is fading in and out, making him almost impossible to understand. Last item we require for the construction of the demon is a substantial instability, an ancient relic of angle crab. What is that? A jagged piece of crumbled nothingness, says Laplace. A malfunctioning fold in space. Inherently unstable, you'll have to be careful. And how do you expect us to get a hold of that? The priests of Angle Crab are currently transferring it from their cathedral in the City of Angels to a more secure vault in the Old Hollow. Says Laplace, this may be our only chance to get a hold of it. Ambush their convoy and take it from them. Another ambush, asks Delgado. Upon a group of defenseless priests? No, I can't. No more murder. Side with Dr. Delgado against Laplace, this is too far. Defying orders, croaks Laplace. The hostage king will hear of your insolence. I owe nothing to the hostage king, says Dr. Delgado, slamming his fist into the wall and making Laplace flinch. Do you think it never struck me as odd that so many genius scientists just happened to appear below the baying the king's citadel? Don't you think I had my suspicions about how we all ended up down there? Laplace opens his mouth to protest, but it's too late. Dr. Delgado picks him up with a groan of effort, kicks open a door, and hurls the mechanical frog out into the dark. No. It bounces away into your Kinotopede's trail of dust and smoke, croaking forlornly. Silence at last. No more ribbits. Dr. Delgado comes to visit you after, apologizing profusely for getting you involved in this. What now? Dr. Delgado rubs his hands together. It'll be a matter of weeks before the hostage king discovers our treachery and sends some other pawn to do his dirty work. He may still be able to build the demon without our involvement. And in the spirit of disclosure, Brian Bright, I've heard his plans for what he... Oh dear, I've heard his plans for what he plans to do with the demon. Conquering the City of Engines will just be the start. You're right, he must be stopped. I love this. Nope, we're gonna kill him. I still believe the hostage king is reasonable at heart, Dr. Delgado says. After all, a man of science cannot be all bad. I think we can persuade him to end his plans. We'll need to return to the City of Engines and speak to him in private. He'll listen to me. We have a bond of friendship. Yes, perhaps he will see reason. I'm sure he will, says the doctor. I worked alongside him for years, helping build the demon's very first prototypes. Honestly, Brian Bright, he's not evil. He's just focused on his ambitions. He smiles queasily and retreats to his quarters. Why is everyone dead again? Oh, right. Oh. Well. Let's speak with the dead Lightbearer. Huh. There's so many wounds puncturing her body that she should have died long ago. She's bleeding trickles of dust and hard red grit. Something inside him is ruptured, and he has caved around it like a collapsed blancmange. He lies in bed and weeps and sniffles and begs for water. This is a happy scenario. Let's see how everybody else is doing. Delgado. He's been confined to bed, half his bones broken. See, he's fine. He's fine. Alright, Tybalt, he's just doing just fine. Pen Pusher. He stutters when he talks and twists things nervously in his massive hands. At a mere 7 feet in height, he'd be a runt amongst his fellow sharkmen. His tough gray skin has been torn open in multiple places, and blood has ruined his neat clothing. He's been mixing his words recently, and his sentences no longer seem to follow any coherent through line. Sometimes he will realize what little sense he's making and burst into tears. Good. I'm glad. His injuries have made him a red ruin, punctuated by sickening glimpses of bone. He passes in and out of consciousness, fighting a private battle for survival. How are you doing? She's been left bewildered by her recent injuries, and she keeps asking if her bones are really broken. Lies have started to well and truly mix with reality in her head. She seems to think she's the captain now, and must be regularly ousted from your quarters. Huh. Recently, he seems to have decided he's back in the war. He salutes you sometimes, or calls you by a dead man's name. And occasionally, he dives to the floor to shelter from non-existence mortar fire. Yep, they're all doing good. Everybody is fine. The game is telling me that. So fine. Well, good news, we still have enough fuel to make it. We're gonna make it. Really. Really, we are. Such strange noises inside your head lately. Oh, it's fine, though. It's all fine. Bye. Bye. Good. Make it stop, make it stop, make it stop. Okay. 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 Wander the streets. The stars shine bright as daggers. Where do the crooked alleys hide? Oh. One performance troupe in Branidazzo Plaza has attracted quite a crowd. They're performing The Lily in the Marsh. Centuries-old play, but there's a twist. All the famous central roles, the lily, the lover, the spider, and the knight, are performed by 3-foot-tall puppet golems, grading out their lines with mechanical precision. Meanwhile, human performers dance in the background, twice as tall as the tiny golems, imitating abstract forces in evocative costumes. Each actor represents something like the turbulent sea, the bustling crowd, the plague, or the lily's regret. It's an avant-garde interpretation that would never be seen in the theater houses, but out in the streets the audiences cheer and clap, although they melt away when the actors begin to circulate with cap in hand. Approach, donate, strike up a conversation. You strike up a conversation with the man who played the Spectre of Death, though he's remarkably jovial out of character. He takes your money with heartfelt gratitude, and in the course of your conversation, you somehow end up discussing the play's ambiguous final scene. The knight's death is a subversion of the narrative, argues the Spectre. It tramples the narrative, spits on it, and shows us reality. In reality, strength and bravery and cleverness don't matter. Only the lucky survive, and because we cannot accept this, we write fantasies where strength and bravery and cleverness are important. The play's genius is that it shows us truth. We've done this before, but sure. Make a counter-argument. The knight's death is a part of the narrative, not a defiance of it. The knight's death may counter the audience's expectations, you argue. The narrative itself is not undone. A moment's reflection shows that the death is heavily foreshadowed, and in the grand scheme of the play, as inevitable as the final grain of sand in an hourglass. The Spectre of Death shakes his head with a smile. He disagrees, but has enjoyed the conversation. The puppet golem that played the knight clanks past you both, removing the sword from its torso. It sits down and deactivates itself until the next show. Very good, very good. Gather us some news and, well, before we close out the night, help Agnes and Misery Guts fix the drifting bean. They need materials and your expertise. I forgot that I don't have any warding iron. Well, here, have some Aranax silk. Well, I suppose spider silk can stop bullets, potentially. Well, after that bit of excitement, I'm going to buy some more fuel. A lot more fuel. And what can I sell here, or buy here? Oh. Scripture, penny dreadful. Laudanum, ineffective remedies. And hazard coffee. Yeah, nothing useful. Oh, dear, I should have actually checked before while I was doing fine. And there would have been another shop there, wouldn't there have been? Because I was fine at the time. Because everything's fine. It's always fine. 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 Thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly. And I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.